Hi everyone, this is Fortnon from Superuser projectile. Today we are going to be doing a makeover of Raspberry Pi OS. We are going to be changing up the theme and we are going to be making it look a little bit different. And so if you are just using the stock Raspberry Pi OS, for example, you might want a little variety in your theming, and that's what we are going to be doing today. So basically I will just be doing this and you can follow along if you want to do this as well. So I have some themes right here. Let's take a look at them. So I have the Win10Sur icon theme, and so this looks kind of like a cross between Windows 10 and macOS Big Sur. So that's what we are going to be using for our icons, and as far as our wallpaper, we are going to be using this one. And then as far as the main, theme and cursor theme, I'm going to install those from the terminal. I didn't really find anything I liked on Pling. Well, I actually didn't look for cursors, but as far as a regular theme, which is my main concern, I didn't really find anything that I liked on Pling. So let's just go ahead and download these. So I guess we can do this, save image as, and we can do wallpaper right here, and I usually just save them to my pictures directory. Okay, that is downloaded, and then we can do the Win10Sur. So let's just do a regular Win10Sur and download. Okay, there we go. So now we should be able to close out of this, but I just want to make sure everything went good. So first of all, let's apply the wallpaper. So if I right click here, desktop preferences, and then click on that, go to Pi, go to pictures and select the wallpaper. There we have it. And then what I will do is go to my downloads folder and right click on the Win10Sur, do extract here. Okay, there we have it. And so we have Win10Sur and Win10Sur Dark. And so I'm just going to open up another file manager right here, right click and do show hidden. Then I'm going to create a folder called .themes, or actually, let's do these a different way. We can uncheck show hidden. We can actually copy them to user share themes, and then they will be available to all users. I only have one user here, but in case we created another user, we would do that. So let's do sudo cp Win10Sur dark. And then we can do /user/share/themes. Actually, no, icons. Because themes would be for the other. So sudo cp. Actually, we have to do sudo cp-r. And there we go. That is complete. So now what we can do is probably just LX appearance, and this is a hidden theming tool in Raspberry Pi OS where you can adjust some themes right here. So Win10Sur or Win10Sur Dark, I will just do the regular and do apply. And whenever we apply it, the window border always goes to this one. And this is not like an official Raspberry Pi theming tool, but let's install, our other themes. So let's do sudo apt install arc-theme papyrus-icon-theme. There we go. And let's do yes. Now this is the theme that I normally use, or actually no, papyrus icon theme, that's not what we wanted. Oh well, we will just install that. I wanted Breeze cursor theme. I just opened up another terminal here, sudo apt install arc-theme breeze-cursor-theme. There we go. And the arc theme already got installed when I canceled that. There we go. Now LX appearance. And now we should have some themes in here. So I'm just going to go with the regular arc. And then under window border, I'm going to also go with arc. And let's apply that, see how it looks. Now, for some reason, our panel is a weird color. We will take care of that in a minute. Okay, so I guess we have to do the mouse cursor. So I'm going to go with Breeze Snow. And I think that should be good. So now we can close that. And we're not done here. I'm just going to do sudo apt install Nemo, and that's a different file manager. And so it will give us like a better interface than this one. And so while that installs, let's go ahead. Well, actually, we can delete these right here. We can move these to the trash and close that. Now, desktop preferences, if we right click and do desktop preferences, we can uncheck the wastebasket and mounted disks, which I don't have any right now. But then if we just toggle the panel position, we can see we have this theme. I think it's an apple there. Let's change the color though. I guess the color must be on like system color. But regardless, let's change that. And actually, let's do like a picker. No, that's not going to do it. Let's see if we right click and do panel settings, appearance. Oh, there. We can choose a color. Now actually, let's right click on, I guess, these right here, taskbar window list settings, and do flat buttons. And then what we can do is actually go back to what we had before, this, and do highlight text color and make that black there. That doesn't change this. Oh, that must be the highlight color. Let's just make that black. No, guess it must be something else. Okay, so anyway, let's do this, and what we can do is just do this and just add a little tint. It's not going to be 100% opaque. Maybe a little more so we can see it better. I guess it's not in percentages. And that kind of, the text looks weird. Maybe if we do it more like a grayish color. That might be a little better if we do like a little less of it. There. I think that looks better. And I wish they had something else besides an apple here. But regardless, we will just leave it at that. And our file manager is probably done, yeah. And actually, let's customize the terminal while we're at it. This is really easy to do. You just go to preferences and you can do background. Let's just make it white. And then foreground, we can do black. Let's see how that looks. It's a little bit too white. Let's dim that down a little bit. Still too white. Let's do more of a grayish color, I guess. That looks a little weird though. You just have to kind of play around with these things until you get it just right. Let's try this. No. Maybe I'll go with a different color scheme. I guess let's do like an almost black. I guess that will do for now. It just doesn't really match the rest of the operating system. And you could really just, mess around with this as much as you'd like. And I think everything should be good right here. We could change the font if we wanted to. So let's just see what they have. There's not really a whole lot in here, although you could install more. These are like the fonts for LibreOffice. Now the weird thing is that black thing. Now that must be something we messed up here. I'm not sure why it would have that kind of flash there. It's not the menu bar, is it? Oh, here. Highlight color. We want that to be more of a grayish color. There we go. That looks a lot better. And then highlight text color is black. I guess we will just leave it. Let's just make it bold though. Maybe not. It looks a little too bold. I wish they had like a semi-bold. Okay. Let's leave it at that, I guess. I guess those two were the same thing. Okay, so these should be good, but we can uncheck this option and it gives us more of a compact menu there. And there are some themes you could get for Chromium, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And this is looking pretty good. I'm just going to make the panel a little bigger though. Like this. And let's see how big we can make those icons before they jump up to a huge size. I guess I'll just leave them like these, maybe. And we could put that on the bottom as well, but I think I'm going to leave it at the top. I think it looks better that way, in this case anyway. And because of that wallpaper, I think it just is better that way. And we have one thing left to do. We need to reboot the Pi. Alright, here we go. And that fully changed the cursor. Let's just go to the terminal. And let's do... Oh, we need to change the terminal font, I guess. No wonder. We need the foreground to be bright. There. Sudo apt install. And then we're going to do GNOME screenshot. I always do this on Raspberry Pi OS. I think it's very useful. And another utility that I really like is Pi Apps. So let's just go ahead and install that, because we would just want to make this like, you know, a usable operating system. It's not just about the looks, but it's also about the functionality. So let's just go here and do Pi Apps. We will copy this and just paste it in the terminal right here. And it will install Pi Apps, a Raspberry Pi App Store. And if you want to know what other apps you need on your Pi, make sure you watch my must-have Raspberry Pi apps video. And also you can see it in Ubuntu Makeover that I've done before as well. Okay, Pi Apps installation is complete. And here we have our final Raspberry Pi operating system with everything in it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe so you can get more videos like this. Also, whether or not you are new, make sure you leave a like on this video. And until next time, it's Fortnon Kiwi from Superuser Projectile.